أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al Quran the Easy Way, Course 6, page 27a and b, and ayah 168 to 172. We saw the first juz covered 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. In second juz, the first quarter has 5 pages and they will cover 35 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. And the second quarter will cover 25 ayahs and third quarter 30 ayahs and the fourth quarter 21 ayahs. In Juz 2, there are 111 ayahs which will complete. Then we will start the Juz 3. The first quarter have 21 ayahs and the second quarter half has 13 ayahs. And inshallah we will complete 34 ayahs in Juz 3. And thus the Surah Al-Baqarah will complete with 286 ayahs in Juz 3. Let's to keep the pointers on the fingers of the right hand. The page 23rd pointers are change of Qibla, change trial, change at your wish. People of the book know it, right? Change of Qibla, change trial, change at your wish. People of the book knows it right. The pointer for the page 24 are truth from Lord, face that side, blessings and messengers, passions, prayer, dua. Once again, truth from Lord, face that side, blessings and messengers, passions, prayer, dua. The 25th signs are Safa and Marwa signs, curse on writers, curse on disbelievers, signs of Allah. Once again, Safa and Marwa sign, curse on writers, curse on disbelievers, signs of Allah. The 26th page pointers are love with others, equitable of bad people, people eat pure, follow the book. Love with others, equitable of the bad people, people eat pure, follow the book. The belief pointer for page 23 are Qibla, trial, wish, no. Qibla, trial, wish, no. For the 24th page, the pointers are truth, face, messenger, passions. Truth, face, messengers, passion. For the 25th page, the brief pointers of Marwa, writers, disbelievers, sign. Marwa, writers, disbelievers, sign. For the page 26, the brief pointers are love, equitable, eat, follow. Love, equitable, eat, follow. Now the page 27, the first pointer is four haram things. Second is curse those who hide. Third pointer is deal of misguidance and punishment. And the fourth pointer is goodness. Let's to keep them also on the fingers. Four haram things, curse those who hide, deal of misguidance and punishment, goodness. Once again, four haram things, curse those who hide, deal of misguide and punishment, goodness. The brief pointer for the page 27 are four curse, deal of goodness. Four curse, deal of goodness. Now let's to go for the first two pointers of the page 27. They are four haram things and curse those hide. So before going in detail, let's to listen the recitations of these. Let's to see the words coming in these ayahs. Ya ayyuha. It's a harf. It is a calling word. Ya ayyuha. An-nasu, alif lam telling is an ism is plural. The singular is insan. Kulu. Kulu is the Madi verb. And of course, it's Amr. Akala yakulu kul. From kul, ulu is the Amr of the Akala. Mimma is two part, min and ma. Min is a harf, ma is a ism. The next one is fi. Fi is a harf jar. Al ardi, the ismi majhul. Fi ardi jar majhul. Halal, look, there is fatatan tanween, so it's an ism. Tayyiban, again, is a ism. And both the ism, they have similarity in four things. First, in gender. Halalun is a masculine, tayyibun is the masculine. Secondly, in the number, halalun is a singular, tayyibun is a singular. Third, in Arab, halalun has the nas and tayyibun has the nas. And fourth, in kind, halalun is a common noun, mean nakra. Tayyibun is also common nakra. So they both are making a sifat pair, or you can say murakkabit tawsifi. That is called Naat and Munut, or that is also called Mawsuf and Sifi. Waw is a harf, la is a harf, tattabi'u is the mudari verb. Of course, it was tattabi'una. The la came, is act, and remove the noon, so it becomes tattabi'u. The next one is hutuvati. Hutuvati. The alif telling is a feminine plural word. Utiya is the singular, Hutuati is the plural, and it's ism. Ash-shaytani, ash-shaytan is a ism. And moreover, al-Hutuati ash-shaytani is the murakkabi idafi, because the ism before the ash-shaytan, it is light, no alif lam, no tanween, so it can be mudaf. And after it coming a ism majroor ash-shaytan, so it's a jar majroor, murakkabi idafi. Inna is a harf, ha is a ism, and when the inna come, there is always a ismu inna and khabru inna. So ha is a ismu inna. Inna Allah ghafur. So inna Allah, Allah is mansub. So here who is coming as a zamir, as a mansub. The next is khabar. For khabar, if you look, lakum aduwwum mubin. Aduun, it's a marfu ism, so it's a khabar. Mubin is the sifa of that. And lakum is the jar majur, which is concerned with the khabar. So innama only is a harf we will take. Ya is a ilamat mudare. Ya'murukum. Kum is a zamir. Remove ism. Ya'muru, it's a mudare of amara ya'muru. So mudare of amara, mean the faith. B is a harf. Asui, alif lam telling is an ism. Waw is a harf. Al fahshai, again alif lam is telling is an ism. And next one is waw. Waw mean it's a harf. An is a again harf, and it's a conditional harf. In an, man, ma, they come for that. Taqulu, look, an has acted on that. It has removed the noon. It was taquluna. An has removed the noon and make it taqulu. Allah is a hafijar. Allah is a ismi jalala. Allahi jar majur. Ma is coming as a harf here. La is a harf. Ta'lamuna is again mudari verb. Waw is a harf. Iza is a ism. Kila is a special word. It is mudari majhul. We have studied in QC2. From kala, mudari majhul is kila. Lahum, la is a harf jar, hum is a zamir ism, lahum jar majhul. Ittabi'u. So ittabi'u is a amr, or you can say it may be the madi word we will see in the table. Ma is coming as a ismi mawsula, so an ism. Anzala is a four-letter verb from babi fal mazid fi, mazi verb. Allah ismi jalala ism. After the verb, When a ism come marfu, that is always fa'il. So Allah is here fa'il. Kalu again is a madi verb from kala, kalu, plural. Bal is a harf. Nattabi'u again the mudari verb. Ittaba'an nattabi'u is coming. Ma, it is coming as a ism masula. So it's an ism. Alfayna. Alfayna is a verb and na showing is a madi verb. Allah is a harf jar, he is a zamir, so alayhi jarun. Abana. Aba is a noun and na is coming as a mir attached. Abana or it's a murakkab idafi. The next one is awa. A is a harf, ba is a harf. They are two separate harf. Law is a harf of condition. Kana is the madi verb. Abao is a plural of aba, so it's an ism. Whom is a zamir coming ism, so ism plus ism murakkab idafi. La is a harf. Ya'kuluna, because the mudari verb is sound, so we say it's la na ya. So nafiya for the negation. Ya'kuluna is the mudari verb from akila ya'kulu yakul. Shay'an, again the fatatan tanween telling it's an ism. Waw is a harf. La is coming as a harf. Yahtadun again the mudari verb. Waw is a harf. Masalu is a ism. Allazina ism masula again ism plus ism murakkab idafi. Kafaru, it's a plural from kafaru the madi verb. Kamisli, ka is a harf. Masl is a ism. So ka also come for as a harfijar. Kamisli may be jar majrur. Allazi is a ism mawsula. Ism is masculine singular. Plural is allazina. Yan'iku is the mudari verb. B is a harf jar. Ma is a ism mawsula. Because coming after the harf jar is always an ism majrur. Bima is a jar. La is a harf. Yasma'u is a mudari verb from Samia Yasmu. Illa is a harf. Tuwa'an. Look, the fatatan tanween telling it's an ism. Wawav is a harf. Nida'un. Again, the tanween telling it's an ism. Summun, fatatan, the damatan telling it's an ism. Bikum, it's again the tanween, damatan, so an ism. Umyun, again ism, tanween. Fa is a harf, hum is a zamir ism, la is a harf, yaqiluna mudari verb. Ya ayyuha, again the calling harf, allazina ismi masul ism, amanu is a four-letter verb. Amana from amanu is a madi, is a babi fal, mazid fi. Kulu again is a amr. Akala yakulu kul from kul kulu, you all eat, so that is the amr. Min is a harfijar followed by a ismi majur. Tayyibati is a ismi majur, but is feminine and is plural because alif ta is at that. So jar majur. Ma is coming as what? So it's an ism. Razakna is from mazi table. Razaka, razaku, razakta, razaktu, razaktum, razakna. Kum is a zamir coming. When after a verb, a zamir comes, it becomes as a maf'ul. It's become maf'ul bihi. So it's maf'ul bihi. Waw is a har. Ushkuru is a amr. Shakara yashkuru ushkur. From ushkur, ushkuru plural. Lillahi, li is a harfijar. Allah ismi jalala isam lillahi jar. In is a harf. Kuntum is the madi verb coming after this. The next is iyahu. Iya actually is the sport for the who, Zamair. They are Zamair Munfasil Mansub. When they come with the table of Iya. Iyahu, Iyahum, Iyaka, Iyaki, Iyakum, Iyakum, Iyana, Iyaha, Iyayi. They like that. Tabuduna is the Mudari. So let's go for the running translations of the ayah. O people, eat of what is lawful and good on earth, and do not follow the footsteps of the shaitan. He is to you an open enemy. He commands you to do evil and wise, and to say about Allah what you do not know. And when it is said to them, follow what Allah has revealed, they say, we will follow what we found our ancestors following, even if their ancestors understood nothing and were not guided. The parable of those who disbelieves is that of someone who calls upon someone who hears nothing except screaming and yelling, deaf, dumb, and blind. They do not understand. O you who believe, eat of the good things we have provided for you, and give thanks to Allah if it is Him that you serve. Look, the lesson learned from these ayahs: eat halal and earn, and avoid following shaitan by earning the haram. Shaitan commands only evil and immorality. Do not talk about Allah in a way that is not true. The disbelievers will not follow the book of Allah, but will follow the beliefs of their fathers. The example of disbelievers is like animals that only hear sounds and do not understand. Eat, drink, and give thanks to Allah and worship Him alone. Now, look the new words in each line. Cipher, cipher 1, cipher 1, cipher 2, cipher. On average, less than one in each line. Let's go word for word in the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Ya ayyuha, O annasu people, kulu, eat, mimma, of what or which, fil arde, in the earth, halal and lawful, tayyiban, good, wala, and not tattabi'u, follow, utuwat, footsteps, as shaitan, of shaitan, innahu, rarely indeed, he is, lakum, for you, adun, an enemy, mubin, open. Innama, only, ya'murukum, he commands, kum, you, bisui, of the evil, wal fahshai, and the obscenity, mean the uh, immorality, wa an, and that taqulu, you say, alallahi, about Allah, ma la ta'lamun, what you know not. Wa izakila, and when it is said, lahum, to them, ittabi'u, follow, ma, what anzala, has sent on Allah, qalu, they say, bal, nay, nattabi'u, we shall follow, ma, what alfaina, we found, alayhi, upon it, abauna, our forefather, mean our fathers, our law, though kana, were, abahum, their fathers, la, not, yaqilun, understood, shay'un, anything, wala, and not, yahtadun, they find right guidance. Wa, and maslu, example, allazina, those, kafaru, who disbelieve, ka, is as, maslan, example, allazi, he who, yan'iku, shouts, bima, to that, la yasma'u, they not hear, illa, except, du'aun, the calls, wanidown, and the cries, sumun, deaf, bukmun, dumb, umyun, blind, fahum, so they are, la yaqilun, not understand, ya ayyuha, o you, allazina, who, amanu, believe, kulu, eat, min, from, tayyibat, the good things, ma, what, razakna, we have provided, you, wa, and ushkuru, be grateful, lillahi, to Allah, in, if kuntum, you, iyahu, him alone, ta'budun, worship. So let's to look the explanation of these ayahs. Allah has provided all things according to the needs of His servants and permitted to eat the pure things spread in the universe in a halal way. It is important to take care of those two things in eating and drinking. The first thing is that what you are eating should be pure. Secondly, that it is obtained through the lawful means. Let's to take a hadith here. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم يا أيها الناس إن الله طيب ولا يقبل إلا طيب وإن الله أمر المؤمنين بما أمر الله به المرسلين فقال يا أيها الرسل كلوا من طيبات واعملوا صالحا إني بما تعملون عليه وقال يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم قال واذكر الرجل يطيل السفر الأشحث الأغبر يمد يدعه إلى السماء يا ربي يا ربي ومطعمه حرام ومشربه حرام وملبسه حرام وغزي بالحرام فأنا يستجب ذلك. It is narrated on the authority of the Abu Huraira radiallahu ta'ala, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, O people, Allah is pure. He accepts only that which is pure, and whatever He has commanded His messengers in this regard. He has commanded all His believing servants. He said to the messenger, O messengers, eat what is pure and good, and do righteous deeds. And addressing the believers, he said, O you who believe, eat of our provisions lawfully and good, and avoid the forbidden. Then the Prophet ﷺ mentioned a man who, after a long journey, goes to a holy place with his hair dishevelled and his body and clothes covered with dust, and raises his hands towards the sky and supplicates, O my Lord, and his food is forbidden, his drink is forbidden, his clothing is the forbidden, and he has grown up on forbidden food. So how can the supplication of such a man can be accepted? Following Sharia, the following the shaitan means making lawful things haram and haram things lawful. Doing so is shirk because only Allah has the authority to make halal and haram. While the Jews and polytheists were suffering from same evils practice, the Prophet ﷺ, peace and blessing be upon him, said, there will be some people in my ummah near the end of the day who will make the adultery, silk, alcohol, and the prostitutions by other means halal. Since the devil is the eternal enemy, he will always explain evil and obscene things, but he will take it look like good. And Satan will show the self-made customs and restrictions made by people as the order of Allah, while there will be no argument from Allah for these things. So he will lie to Allah through the fabricated arguments. In every era, when the misguided people were pointed to the truth, their responses will be almost the same. That is what we have seen our fathers do, so we will do the same. In fact, blind imitations of the fathers is the cause of great misguidance. That is why Allah has condemned the following fathers in many cases. because the mere actions of the father is not a Sharia argument. Rather, it is important to know whether this action is permissible or illegitimate according to the Sharia. Lest it happens that due to some mistakes, wrong things are passed on from the generation, and a time comes when wrong things are considered as a religion. The example of the disbelievers, if like those foolish animals who, when called by the shepherd, go one way without understanding what God is saying. Like the animals, these disbelievers are also not understanding the truth because they have become dumb, deaf, and blind. In verses 172, the believers are being specifically addressed and urged to give thanks to Allah after eating. So the lessons learned from these ayahs are eat, eat the halal and earn and avoid following shaitan by earning the haram. Shaitan commands only evil and immorality. Do not talk about Allah in a way that it is not true. The disbelievers will not follow the book of Allah but will follow the beliefs of their fathers. The example of disbelievers is like animals that only hear sounds and do not understand. Eat, drink, and give thanks to Allah and worship Him alone. Let's to pray. O Allah, grant us the ability to obtain pure things lawfully, to use them and to thank you for them in every situation. Make a plan, inshallah. I will work hard to know the Sharia status of the ways of my forefathers and elders. If found wrong, will act on the truth. Look, the asma coming in is insan. Yes, what is the plural of insan? Insan, plural is nas. Utuwa, plural is utuwat. Adu, plural is ada. Ab, plural is aba. Dua, plural is adiya. Asam, plural is sum. Abkahum, plural is bukum. Ama, plural is uma. Taiba, plural is taibat. Three letters sound verbs are alima, ya'lamu, ilm, alimun, malumun, ilmun. And lam mim is the root letter. Bab is nasara. Next is akala, yakulu, ekal. Akilun, makulun, aklun. And kaf lam is the root letter. And bab is again daraba. Next is kafara, yakfuru, ukfur. Kafir, makfur, kufr. Kafara is the root letter. Bab is nasara. Na'ak, na'aka, yan'iku, inak. Na'ik, dash, nak. Nun and kaf is the root letter and bab is daraba. Next is shakara, yashkuru, ushkur. Shakirun, mashkurun, shukrun. Shin kafra is the root letter. Bab is nasr. Abada, yabudu, obud. Abidun, ma'budun, ibadat. And badal is the root letter. Bab is nasr. Akala, yakulu, kul. Akilun, makulun, aklun. Hamza kaf lam is the root letter. Bab is nasara. Amara, yamuru, mur. Amirun, mamurun, amrun. Hamza mim ra is the root letter. Bab is nasara. Da'a, yadu, udu. Da'in, madun, dua. Dal and waw is the root letter. Bab is nasara. Ittaba'a, yattabi'u, ittaba. Muttabi'un, muttabaun, ittaba'un. The root letter is, of course, taba'in, and the bab is ikhtalafa. Abana, yubinu, abin, mubinun, mubanun, ibanatun. The ba yanun is the root letter. Bab is ifal, pattern is aslam. Anzala, yunzilu, anzil, munzilun, munzalun, inzalun. Nun Zallam is the ruler, Bab is the fall, pattern is Aslam. Alka, yulki, alki, mulkin, mulkan, ilkaun. The lam kaf waw is the root letter, Bab is ifal. Nada, yunadi, nadi, munadin, munadan, nidaun. Nun dal waw is the root letter and Bab is has mufala. Pattern is hasaba. Now we have to find out Murakkabe Jari among. So first one is fill art the just like. Yes. What are the next? Find out the Murakkabe Jari. Just like lakum. La is a harf jar, kum is a ismi majrur. Alallahi. Allah is a harf jar, Allah ismi jilala majrur, so jar majrur. Lahum. La is a harf jar, hum is a ismi majrur. Alayhi. Allah is a harf jar, he is the zamir, ismi majrur. Kamasala. Ka is a harf jar, masal is the ism majrur. So kamas jar majrur. Min tayyibat. Min is a harf jar. Tayyibat is a ism majrur. So jar majrur. Lillahi. Li is a harf jar. Allah is a ism majrur. Lillahi jar majrur. So the next we have to find out murakkabe tawsifi. Just like halalan tayyiban. Adum mubin. Summun bukmun. Now we have to find out the murakkabe idafi. Murakkabe idafi. Khutuwati shaitan. Abauna. Abauhum. Masulul lazina. So the next we have to find out jumla ismiya. So what are jumla ismiya here? An-nasu kulu. An-nas is mubtada, kulu is coming as a khabar. Innahu lakum adumid. The jumla of inna and kana, they are also jumla ismiya. So it is jumla ismiya. Masulul lazina. Masul is a ism, is a mubtada. And khabar is coming al-lazina kafar. Summun bukmun. Summun is a mubtada and bukmun is the khabar. So it's jumla ismi. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Ya ayyuhallazina, look, the actually is the allazina. Ya it's a harf. When we are deciding about the sentence, whatever the harf come, we remove it. And then we look. If it is starting with the noun, that is nominal sentence, means jumla ismi. If it's starting with the verb, then it is called jumla fi'li. Here, when Yahya is a harf removed, Allah zina is a pair, Allah zina is a ism, so jumla ismi. Ma razaqnakum. Ma is coming as a ismi masula, so it can be a mubtada, and razaqnakum is the khabar. Now we have to look the jumla fi'liya. The tabi'u is a verb, so it's jumla fi'liya. Ya'murukum bis-su'i wal fahsha'i. Ya'muru is a jumla fi'liya. Taquluna 'ala Allahi. Taqulu is a fail, so it's jumla fi'liya. Nattabi'u ma alfana alayhi is a jumla fi'liya. Lahu kana, that is jumla fi'liya. La yaqiluna, again jumla fi'liya. La yahtaduna is jumla fi'liya. Yasma'u is a jumla fi'liya. Kulu min tayyibati, again jumla fi'liya. Ushkurullah is jumla fi'liya. Kuntum is a jumla fi'liya. Abuduna is a jumla fi'liya. Same way, you can say kulu is also jumla fi'liya. And la ta'lamun, this ta'lamun is a jumla fi'liya. Kila is a jumla fi'liya. Ittabi'u is a jumla fi'liya. Ansala is a jumla fi'liya. Qalu is a jumla fi'liya. Kafaru is a jumla fi'liya. Yan'aku is a jumla fi'liya. Ya'kuluna is a jumla fi'liya. Amanu is a jumla fi'liya. Razaqnahum is a jumla fi'liya. Remember, when you see a verb or phrase, we need for Jumla failure two things, fail and file. As you know, every fail has a file in it. For example, we say Kulu, eat you all. Antum is for antum. So antum is the file. Kulu is the verb. So it's Jumla failure. Of course, it's Jumla failure of Amr. Ta'lamuna. Ta'lamuna is the verb. What is the file? The waw in ta'lamuna is telling antum. So antum is the file. So fail and file form. So it's Jumla failure. Kila is majhul Jumla failure. Ittabu, again, it's again the same way, Jumla failure. Yan'iku is the mudari verb, and what is the file? File is in it, huwa. So fail and file make the Jumla failure. Yakuluna is a fail plus the file. Wow is the ilamat of file, and it's marfu and it's file. So fail and file form, so Jumla failure. Amanu, again is fail and file. Razakna, razakna has the fail and file in it. Kum is the zamir. Okay. So let's go. Now we have to find out the marfu asma. Marfu asma is those who have dhamma or who come as a marfu. So just like an-nasu, it can be an-nasu, an-nasa, an-nasi. So it can have, it's here with dhamma. So we say it's marfu. Same way adun, look, there is the matan, so it's marfuism. Mubin, same way, is that marfuism. Yes, any other marfuism if you can find out? Allah Ismi Jalala has the dhamma, so it's marfuism. Abao have the dhamma, so it's an ismi marfu. Masalu,
مثل
masalu has the dhamma, so it's an ismi marfu. Yes, any?
دعاء دعاء
Yes,
دعاء
you said du'aun. Look, the du'aun, yes, du'aun has it dhamma or fatah? It's a fatah, so it can't be mansoob. Sumun is the marfu because it's have dhammatan. Bukmun is the marfu because it's have dhammatan. Umyun is the marfu because have dhammatan. Now we have to find out the mansoob asma, those who have fatah or fatatan. Just like halalan, it's a fatatan, so it's mansoob.
طيبا
Tayyiban again has the fatatan. Abba, look, it have fatah. Shayyan is have the matan. Oh, sorry, fatatan, so it's mansoob. Duan, you said duan. No, duan is a mansoob because showing fatatan.
نداء
Nidan is also razakna. Razakna, look, the na is showing fatah. Now we have to find the majroor asma, having the kasra or kasra. Just al-ardi has the kasra.
خطوات
Kutuwati again has the kasra.
شيطان
Ash-shaytani kasra. Kum, yamurukum. When the zamir come after the verb, that is always mansub because maful bihi. So kum is coming after the yamruf verb, so it's mansub and it's maful bihi, so it's also mansub. Sui, look, it's having kasra. Why? Harfe jar before it. When there is harfe jar, ism followed is always majroor. Al-fahsha'i, again there is kasra. Allah is the harfe jar, followed isme majroor, so Allah isme jalala is majroor. Lahum, la is a harfe jar, followed ism will be majroor, so hum is here is in the state of jar. Though it's not showing the kasra, But as it is following the after the harf jar, so it's majroor. Aba na. Now aba ana, how it is mansoob, so majroor. Look,
عليه. following
yes,
it's following عليه. على.
Allah, okay.
جاي.
Okay, you can. Kamasili, ka is a harf jar, followed masal is ismi majroor. Min tayyibati, min harf jar, so tayyibati is the ismi majroor. Lillahi, li is a harf jar, Allah following is the ismi majroor. Now you have to find tuabi. Tuabi are that word which follow the preceder or the predecessor in Arab. It may be not, it may be badal, it may be tawqid, or it may be atf. Just like there was none. So asma'i masula. Yes, what are the asma'i masula? We know allazi, allazina, allati, allati, etc. Like this, allazina, allazina, allazina. Now you have to find the munada. Munada is a calling letter, just like ya ayyuha, ya ayyuha. Now you have to find the mustasna. Mustasna are those are taken out of something. That is not. No, your homework was that Asma Masula, Asma Zarf, Munada, and Mustasna have to find out from the beginning of this course 6, 142 ayah till 172, which we have studied so far. That is your homework. Now to come to the grammar part, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Course 6C, lesson 27 C and D. Grammar, we will see the awamil. Awamil are those words which when come, they either make change in the meaning or in the word, or maybe both in the word. They are called amil. Amil may be haruf ghair amila and haruf amila. And of course, they may be asma, they may be haruf, they may be afal amila. So among the haruf ghair amila, which don't make the change in the word, but make change in the meaning, they are called haruf ghair amila. Those letters which changes the meaning, but no worldly change, mean the rafa nasab jar, are called haruf ghair amila. There are 52 words in 16 groups which are included in haruf ghair amila. Their group are haruf tambih, haruf ijab, haruf tafsir, haruf masdariya, haruf takhsis, haruf tawaqq, haruf istifham, haruf raddah, haruf tanween, haruf nun ta'kid, haruf zaid, haruf shar, haruf lawla, haruf lam maftu, haruf amma bamani madam, and haruf atf. Today we will study only one, that is haruf tam. But before that, let's to see what are the haruf amla. They are the haruf ghair amla, 52 in them. And haruf amla, what are haruf tambi? They are just like Allah, ama, and ha. They are only three. Haruf jab, naam, bala, inna, ajala, jehra, iya. They are six. Haruf tafsir, ay and an, though they are only two. Haruf masdara, ma and an, and anna, three. Haruf takhsis are illa, halla, laula, lauma. Haruf tawaqqu is qad. So they are 18. If you count them, they are 18. Total are 54. So if we minus 34 are remaining, let's to see them also. Haruf istifham, ma and hamza and hal. Haruf rad is kalla. Tanween haruf are tamkeen, tankir, awad, mukabila, and tarannu. Nun ta'kid is sakila and nun khafifa. Haruf zaid are in, an, ma, la, min, kaf, ba, and lam. They are 8. So if you count them, they are 19. Out of 34 minus, so 15 are remaining. Let's to see them. Haruf shart in, iza, law. Law la is also come. Lam maftu, ma, bamaini, madam. Haruf ataf, they are 10 in number. Wa, aw, fa, summa, am, la, lakin, imma, bal, hatta. If you count them, they become almost 15. So they are the 54 harufe param. When they come, they don't change the word, mean they don't change the rafa nasjar state, but they change the meaning. The next one is awamil. Haruf awamil, they are 100 only. 98, they are all called the wordly or the lafzi, and the two are called the meaning word. Out of 98, 91 are called sama'i, the hearing, and the 7 are called qiyasi, you can judge that. Out of 91 sama'i, 41 are called harufi amila, 22 are called asma'i amila, and 28 are called afale amila. So let's see their break. Out of 91 samai, 17 they are haruf jara, 6 are haruf mushabba bil fail, 2 are haruf mushabba bil laysa, 7 are haruf nuasibul asma, 4 are haruf nuasibul fail, 5 are haruf juazimul fail, and if you count them, 17 plus 6 plus 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 5 become 41. The next word, 9 are asma'i shart, 4 are asma'i nawasib, 9 are asma'i fail. If you count them, they are 22. The next 13 are afali nakisa, 4 are afali mukariba, 4 are afali maduzam, and 7 are afali qalub. If you count them, 13, 4, 4, 7, they become 28. If you count them, 22 plus 28, 50 plus 41 make 91. Now, haruf jara, we say 17. What are they? They are ba, ta, kaf, lam, waw, muns, and muz. Khala, rubba, hasha, min, ada, fi, an, ala, hatta, ila. But in Mus'haf, only 7, only 11s are used. What are they? Li, min, an, B, Fi, Ala, or Ila. They are 7 you learn in QC1. And 4 more, they are Waw, Ta, Kaf, and Hatta. So they are 11 used out of these 17. The next haruf 6, haruf mushabba bil fi'l, they are Inna, Anna, Ka'anna, Lakinna, Laita, La'alla. They are called Inna wa Akhwatu Inna. The two haruf mushabba bil laysa, ma, and la are Waw and Illa. Waw and Illa. Five haruf nida, they are ya, hamza, ayya, ay, and hayya. And the 5 haruf juazim, they are lam, lamma, lam, mi'amar, la, and in. Then 4 haruf nawasib are an, lan, ki, and izn. So they, if you join them, 17, 6 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4, they become 41. The next 9 asma'i afal, they include in man, in ma, aina, mata, ayu, anna, izama, hasuma, mahma. They come for the questions. And 4 are asma'i adat for the counting. Akud, kam, and inna, and kaza. And 9 they are called asma'i afal again. Hayat, shatana, sur'ana, rawada, batna, hil, ala, alayka, dunaka, and ma. If you count them, 9 plus 4 plus 9, they become 22. The third group was 28, afale nakisa, or 13. Kana, sara, dalla, bata, asba, amsa, adda, mazala, ma anfaka, and ma barra, and ma fatia, ma dama, and laisa. And 4 are afale mukarba, just like asa, kada, karaba, or shaka. But out of these 4, only 2 has been used in Musab, that is asa and kada. 4 are Madauzam, mean praising and for uh, uh, having some cursing. Nema, Besa, Habza, Sa. And 7 are Afale Kalu. Alimtu, Ra'aitu, Wajadtu, Qana'atu, Hasibtu, Khiltu, Zamtu. So they are 13 plus 4, 4 and 7, they become 28. Now this is the summary of these 100 awamil. They are 100, 98 they are the wordly, 2 are the meaning. Among the meaning, mubtada or khabar of amil and fi'l mudari amil are included. Out of 98, 91 are called samai, the hearing, and 7 are the qiyasi, mean you can look. Out of this qiyasi 7, the verb, ismi masdar, ismi fa'il, ismi maf'ul, sifa mushabba, ismi mudaf, and ismi tam, they are included. Out of this 91, we have 41 haruf amila, 22 asma'i amla, 28 afali amla. Out of 41 haruf amla, we have 32 haruf which act on the ism, and there are 9 which act on the fi'l or the verb. Out of these 32, 17 are the haruf jar, and 6 they are the haruf mushabba bil laysa, and haruf mushabba bil laysa, and 2 are haruf mushabba bil laysa, uh, uh, and 5 are haruf nida, and the out of the 9 haruf fail, they are 5 they are the haruf nasib, this called jazima, jazm, and 4 are haruf nasiba. Out of 22 asma'i afila, the amila, we have 9 asma'i shar, bamini in, 4 are asma'i adad, and 9 are afale, asma'i afal. Out of 28 afali amla, we have 13 afali nakisa, 4 afali mukariba, 4 afali madaudwam, and 7 afali masu. Now look, we have got 52 words harufi ghair amla. We have got 100 harufia. If joined total 152. If you know these 152 words, their meaning and uses, and then you know 1/3 of the Quran. Just 150 words. So we will study them with each class at the end 5 to 10 minutes, these haruf, till we complete them. Today we are going to study the haruf ghair amila and haruf tanbih. Out of them, the haruf tanbih, they are 3 only. First, their definition, literally meaning are to awake someone, aware, warn. In terminology, such letters which come to inform or warn to person to whom are talking is called haruf tanbih. It's called the warning letter. Number, of course, they are only 3. They are 3 and also called the haruf istithna. They are Allah, ama, and ha. Meaning is beware. But what's the difference? Why 3? Why not only 1? Actually, the haruf tambi, they enter in the beginning of a sentence, maybe jumla ismiya and jumla failure. So they are used to warn someone, to make some awareness. Now we will have the homework 25 grammar questions. A look on them. For example, one question was there in 25th homework. Identify the following pairs. Tasriul riha. Yes, what do you think? Which type of pair it is? Tasriful riha. It's murakkabe tawsifi, murakkabe izafi, murakkabe ishari, murakkabe jari. Which one it is? tasriful riha. Of course, murakkab idafi, because tasrif is a non khafif, light, no alif lam no tanween, and followed an ism majroor. So it's murakkab idafi. Okay, bima. What is this? Bima. इसमें मुरक्कब तौसीफ़ी इजाफ़ी और मुरक्कब जारी और मुरक्कब इशारी बीमा
जार
जार मजूर because B is a
जारी
followed up
जारी
with ma
जारी
is a murakab jari. Okay, yanfa'un nasa. What do you think? Which murakab it may be?
इदाफी
Idafi, because an nasa actually it's ghair munsif. An nasu, an nasa, an nasa. So that is not showing the jar. Okay, kulli dabbatin. Which type of compound it may be? Again, murakab idafi.
इदाफी
As-sahabul musakhari. Which type of compound it is? Murakab tawsifi, because look, ashabi is a masculine, al-musakhar is a masculine. Ashabi is a proper noun, al-musakhar is proper noun. Ashabi is the with the jar, al-musakhar is with the jar. Al-sahabi is singular, al-musakhar is singular. So in all the four respects, the gender, the numbers, the kind, and the Arab, they both are having the same. So they are murakab tawsifi or murakab sifa pair. Okay. The next question was, what are the noun symbols in the following nouns? How you identify they are noun? Al-binati. What is the sign in it for the ism?
ألف لام
Alif lam. The next is badi. What is the sign is this to call it a ism?
Majrur.
Good. Excellent. Remember one thing. Fail never is majroor. Fail is never majroor. Ism is majroor. Here the kasra is indicating it's the ism. Okay. Al inwanu. How you find out it's an ism? What is the sign?
Alif Lam.
Alif lam. Okay. Hum. How you can say it's an ism? Okay, we have to find the only the sign. We know all pronouns they are ism. All pronouns they are ism. But we are trying to get the sign. He have given in bracket a clue. Yal'anu hum. Yal'anuhum. What it is coming? Yal'anu, it is a mudari verb. And hum is coming with attached, so it coming as a maful bihi. Maful bihi is always mansub. So it's here mansub. It's nasfata. Being the maful bihi is indicating is in the state of nas. So let's go. The next question was, what are the non symbols in the following nouns? We have done, I think, this. Or not? No, there are some more. Al-Huda. Yes, Al-Huda we have not done. Alif Lam is there. Okay. The next is, what are the root letters of the following verbs? These are the verbs and root letters are also given of the sum. Hajja. What are the root letters in this case?
Hajaja.
Ha, jim, jim, ha, jim, jim, ha, jim, jim. Okay. The next is Ittamara. Look,
Ain Taw.
Ittamara. Itamara is from the Babe Iftial. In Babe Iftial, Alif and Ta is the extra. So we will remove out from it Alif Ta, we will left and Mim Ra. So and Mim Ra actually is the root letter. Amara. Okay. Yatawaffa. Yatawaffa. How you will find out the root letter? Actually, it's Mudare. You have to find from the mazi.
Yeah.
Mazi is
Yeah.
tawaffa. Tawaffa is on the
Tawaffa.
pattern of Bab Tafil Allama. So the mid letter one is extra. So ta, waw, and fa is the root letter. Next is
Yeah.
tatawwa.
The
Tatawwa is the
الأول the
ta is the mudare.
yeah.
We will go
Yeah.
tawwa, ta, waw, and is the root letter.
And
The next one was identify the reference tables for the following words, from which table they are coming. So hajja, hajja, which you think is from which table? First, consider it's a three letter or mazid fi. Is it a three letter or more?
three letter.
Three letter. If it is three
Three
letter,
letter.
the bab may be either fataha, maybe nasara, daraba, samia, or maybe hasiba or karu. So hajja, it is the repeated word. Repeated word come either in front of the bab nasara or the bab daraba. So hajja yahijju. If I say hajja yahijju, then it is daraba. If I say hajja yuhujju, which is not possible, that is nasa. So it's from darab. Okay, the next one, ihtamara. Ihtamara, is it a mazid fi or it is a from the three letter? It's mazid fi. And we saw it is babe iftiyal. Babe
Yeah.
pattern is ikhtalafa. So it's from the pattern of
اختلف.
ikhtalafa. Okay. The next is yatawaffa. Yatawaffa is the mutare. We have to find out the madi. Tawaffa. Tawaffa is a four letter. It's mazid fi. Four letter having a shad. The bab is taf'il. So it's from babe tafil. And then is the tawaffa. The tawaffa, it is from babe tafawwul. Because it's starting with ta and having a shad.
فأول.
I told you the shad letter, there are two in Mazid fi. One is the four letter, one is the five letter. When it is the four letter, it is Bab Tafil, Allama is the pattern. When this is five letter, the Bab is Tafawul. It's starting with Ta and
تفاؤل.
extra. So it is the Tawwa is on the
تفاؤل.
Tafawul
تفاؤل.
because it is the five words letter. So next we have to find out what was the question. Identify the following sentences. Of course, you have to find out the sentence. Remember, we have studied so far four types. Jumla ismiya, jumla inna, jumla kana, and jumla of failure. Remember the inna and kana, they are also jumla ismiya, but if they are coming, we can say the jumla inna and kana. So the first one is hajjal baita. Hajjal baita, it's a jumla failure, isma inna kan. It is not inna, it is not kan. So two are left. Either it is jumla ismi or fail. Hajja, yes, it is hajja is a fail or ism. Hajjal baita.
اسم
Hajja is a fail verb. Hajja jib.
فيل.
So it is jumla failure. Okay. Next is fa inna Allah shakirun alim. Fa is a have remove. Inna is come. So you clearly say it's a jumla of inna. The next is bainahu. Bainahu. Baina. What is this baina? Ism fail harf. Baina is a ism. So when ism is ismiya. Ulaika alayhim lanatullahi. What is this ulaika? Ism fail harf. It's ism. So when ism is starting with a ism, so jumla ismiya. La yakhaffafu anhum azab. La is a harf. Remove it. Yakhaffafu. What is yakhaffafu? Ism fail harf.
فيل.
Okay, so it's a
فيل.
jumla failure. The next is wa ilahukum ilahun wahid. Wow is a harf. Remove is ilah. What is ilah? Ism fail harf.
اسم
Ism. What is type of
اسم
جملة اسمية.
The next question was identify the types of khabar in the following nominal sentences. Fa inna Allah shakirun alim. Remove fa. It's a inna sentence. Inna has two parts. Ismo inna and khabro inna. Ismo inna is mansoob. Khabro inna is marfu. So look, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, Allah is the ismu, inna, so that is with Shakirun Alim. Shakirun Alim. Shakirun is actually the marfu ism. Alim is the its khabar. So Shakirun Alim, its complete compound is coming as a khabar. Okay. The next is Ulaika alayhimul lanatullah. Ulaika is the mubtada. What is the khabar? Khabar should be marfu. Alayhim
مرفوع
majud. Lanatullahi.
لعنة الله
Again, it's coming as a murakkab izafi. So the
إضافي
murakkab izafi will be the khabar of it,
خبر
coming in the shape of murakkab idafi. The next is wa ilahukum ilahum wahid.
واحد
Ilah is the muftada. Kum is the maf'ul bihi. Ilahum wahid. Ilahum wahid. Wahid is the marfu ism.
إضافي
The khabru that coming in the shape of ilahum wahid compound. Murakkab tawsifi. فَأُولَٰئِكَ عُتُوبُوا عَلَيْهِمْ. Fa is a haraf. Ulaika is the mubtada. What is the khabar? Atubu. Atubu is the fail. Alayhim. So it's coming jumla failure. Atubu ilayhim. Jumla failure is coming as a khabar of ulaika. So let's pray. Allah may help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. Now with this, so we have come to end our lesson. Here I may tell you one thing. Alhamdulillah, we have completed our grammar lessons, individual classes as well this 2 hours class. This 2 hours class basically was meant for the revisions of the grammar and of course the Quranic part of that part. We have completed, so from next week there will be no 2 hours class. We will have only 2 regular classes on every yes, you people have opted it for Sunday 7 to 9. We can have the 2 hours class on every Sunday 7 to 9, or we can have the 2 classes separately 1 hour on each Wednesday or the Thursday. So if you people agree, because you are actually the class participants, I see, so you can decide it better. Either you want single 1 hour class on 2 days, mean Wednesday and the Thursday. Of course, the timing will be 6 to 7 or 6:20 to 7:20. And either you can have the single 1 to 2 hours class every weekday, that is the Sunday from 7 to 9. Or maybe if you like, we can convert this 3 to 5 even. If it suits you, we can continue this. Otherwise, we can shift it from 7 to 9 on the same day, Sunday. So what do you people say? Yes, please raise hand who wants the class should be twice in a week on every Wednesday and Thursday. Those who favors want this, raise their hand or open their mic and can say yes or no. Okay. Now you people raise hand who want that this class should be once in a week every Sunday, either this time 3 to 5 or the 7 to 9. Only one hand has been raised. All the students, they don't want. It's a very surprise. You people can't even decide you want a class twice weekly or once in a week.
I'm trying to raise my hand here, Sheikh. Sunday.
Only 3 people. Okay. Out of 13, 3 people say on Sunday. What about the rest?
Assalamu alaikum. Even me ma Ustaz on Sunday.
Yes, Sister Fatima.
Even me ma Ustaz on Sunday.
But majority has not voted for you because you see the majority, they are still quiet in the class. They are not responding. Neither they are voting, nor they are telling, nor they are raising hands. What does it mean? Okay, I will send again the voting in the group for these two options. Option 1, twice class, mean 1 hour class on every Wednesdays and Thursday. Of course, that will be 6 to 7. And second option, we will have the 2 hours continuous class on every Sunday. And this Sunday timing, there will be two options, either from this time 3 to 5 or maybe in the evening 7 to 9. Okay, with this we come to end of this class. Let's to pray once again. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. الله حافظ.